So one of the things that this court case has really done is called into question the proportionality of measures such as the curfew. Now, as you said, there was rioting when it was introduced. People were not happy. And this court case and all the legal happenings around it, with an emergency law being introduced to make sure that it remains in place, have just further chipped away at public support for this measure. Now, the vast majority, about 92%, are still abiding by it, but public support has plummeted, with only less than half of the population, only 42%, now saying that they support its remaining in place.
And the group known in English as Virus Truth launched this injunction against the government. How's it responded?
So they are not happy. They've said that they will definitely appeal. They're speaking to the press in about an hour. So they haven't publicly said anything about it yet. But judging by how exuberant they were when they won last week, and how adamant they are to win in this case, they're going to take it to appeal. And they've been fighting on other fronts, launching other appeals as well.
Fernand, as we said in the introduction, the Netherlands introduced its tough lockdown measures in mid-December. What's the science now saying? Are those measures, or have those measures actually brought infection and death rates down?
Well, not enough as the government would have hoped. I mean, about 15,000 people have died in the Netherlands from COVID, and they were hoping that these tough measures, including this curfew, would really help bring cases down. But the last week, cases have actually started to rise again, and particularly the variant from South Africa and the British variant are propping up more and more. And so the government says they must extend these measures in order to deal with those two variants. Those are really causing the most cases. And though the infection rate had dropped below 1, the R rate has now gone up again. It's 1.14. And so the government says these measures must stay in place to ensure that it doesn't rise even further.